In the world of secret wars and hidden power, there are men hired to solve problems. And then, there are men hired to end them. Tonight, the man hunting the Fixer finally steps into the light. They call him the Hunter. Across the city, in a quiet apartment overlooking the harbor, a man sat calmly at a table. No music, no television, just silence. On the table in front of him were photographs. Photos of Elena Ward, photos of the Fixer, surveillance shots taken from rooftops, street cameras, parking garages. The man studied them with cold patience. He moved one photograph forward. The Fixer. Then he checked his watch. A small smile appeared. "They're getting predictable," he murmured. This was the Hunter. Back at the safe house, Elena paced nervously. "You said this place was secure." "It is," the Fixer replied. Elena held up her phone, then explained this. On the screen was the message from earlier. The photo of her entering the building. The Hunter had been watching them. The Fixer took the phone and studied the image closely. Then he noticed something, a reflection in a nearby window, building across the street. He walked slowly toward the dusty window, footy, and looked outside. Across the street, one apartment light was on. Inside that apartment, the Hunter lowered a pair of binoculars. He had been watching the safe house for hours, not rushing, waiting. Because hunters understand something simple. Eventually, prey moves. He picked up his phone and typed a short message. A teen. He sent it. Across the street, the Fixer's phone buzzed. The message read, "You're harder to find than most problems." The Fixer stared at the screen. Another message arrived. "But not impossible," Elena whispered. "Is that him?" The Fixer nodded. "The Hunter." A third message appeared. "Walk away from the ledger. Take the journalist and disappear. This is your only warning." Elena looked at him. "You're not actually considering that, are you?" The Fixer replied calmly. "No." He typed a message back. Just 4 words. "Come and try." Across the street, the Hunter smiled. Minutes later, the power in the safe house went out. Darkness swallowed the building. Elena's voice trembled. "He's here." The Fixer moved silently toward a cabinet. Inside were weapons. Emergency lights flickered on. Footsteps echoed in the hallway. Slow, confident, not rushing. The Fixer whispered, "He wants us, afraid." The footsteps stopped outside the door. Then a calm voice spoke from the hallway. "The Hunter, you know. Most people run." Silence. Then he continued, "But I've heard stories about you." The Fixer answered from inside the room. "Stories are usually exaggerated." The Hunter chuckled softly. "We'll see." Then the door handle slowly began to turn. The door burst open. Gunfire exploded across the room. Glass shattered. The Hunter moved with terrifying precision. But the Fixer was already gone. Heya. He had pulled Elena through a hidden exit behind the shelves. By the time the Hunter entered the room, it was empty. He looked around slowly. Then he noticed something on the table. The black ledger. But when he opened it, the pages were blank. Tatey. The Fixer's voice echoed faintly through the ventilation system. "You're good." The Hunter smiled. Back in the getaway car, Elena breathed heavily. "You left him the fake ledger." The Fixer nodded. "We'll slow him down, but he'll figure it out." "Yes." She looked at him nervously. "So what happens now?" The Fixer stared out at the dark city. His voice was calm. "Now, he hunts, and I hunt back." For the first time in years, the Fixer had become the target. Tane, the man hunting him, had never failed a mission. Across the city, The hunter sits quietly in his apartment. The fake ledger lies open in front of him. He flips the final page. A note is written inside. 3 words. We're getting close. The hunter smiles. Good.